Hello everyone and welcome to the Impact Play. My name is Mohammed, otherwise known as It's Yagu, and I am your host and producer on the ones and twos, and we are your one-stop shop for the news, discussions, and reviews around gaming, tech, entertainment, sports, esports, and music. We're also keen on uplifting voices and even highlighting their stories. So you can join us live over at twitch.tv/Theimpactplay, as well as youtube.com/Theimpactplay, where we are simultaneously co-streaming to both platforms. So you can join us however you like. So we are all live recording for the show. But nonetheless, no matter however you consume your content, whatever consuming it, we are there. Your support keeps the lights running and keeps the content coming. You can learn more by joining over on Discord, where you can get access to exclusive content, including an ad-free version of the show, a whole lot of content before everyone else, and more. And we are also Epic partners. Every purchase you make with an Epic store, whether it be Rocket League, Fortnite, Fall Guys, and more, no matter where you play or how you play, even if it's free to play title and use our credit code at Theimpactplay, you do get a little bit of a commission to help support us in a brand new way at no extra cost to you. This episode of the Impact Play is also sponsored by Audible. However, me and the team will tell you about that later. This is episode 287, folks. And on the agenda, we have E3's cancellation. Multiverse has gone dark. The winners of the 2023 BAFTA Game Awards. Your D&D Direct recap. And a brand new Sonic game. Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference returns. Disney's live action Lilo and Stitch. Season 3 of Demon Slayer has a release date. A new Star Trek series? March Madness is coming to an end. The Atlanta Braves beat the Nationals on opening day. Atlanta United has defeated the New York Red Bulls. VCT EA League is just around the corner. Taz has retired. The 2023 LCS and LCK Spring Playoffs are on their way. The lineup for the 2023 Life is Beautiful Festival. New and upcoming music from Kesha, Taylor Swift, 17, and the top stories of the week. So welcome to my very first segment of the show, where we discuss what I've been playing, what I'm enjoying, is essentially what we have been up to. Alrighty, folks, so I've been playing a couple games, but I'm not going to discuss them because I have to review them, and once I do review them, that's when I'll discuss them further. But nonetheless, what I can talk about is I'm catching up with The Last of Us as well as Velma. And once I'm done watching those episodes, I'll have a review cast for each one as soon as I'm all caught up. But I did hop into Destiny 2. It put me in, gives you a little, what Destiny 2 started doing is when every time you hop in, even though you haven't hopped in for a while, if there's a new campaign, new DLC, it'll hop you into a little bit of the campaign, so you could be up to date with the lore, with the story, which it was nice, but towards the end is where I struggled. I had to play through it twice, because it was this gigantic thing towards the end where literally my first go around with him, I dropped it down to half health. This is the second time is I was this close to losing again, but I was able to overcome him and defeat him with, as soon as I defeated him, I had 0 ammo. So I was this close to repeating my playthrough of it again. I'm like, whoa. Like I was sweating, I was out of breath. I'm like, finally, it's done and over with. But I'm always having a blast with Destiny, regardless. Brawlhalla, I know there's a new character as well. A new legend, I should say. Teria, something like that. But yeah, otherwise that's all I've been up to lately. Even though I know it's April Fool's Day, it's almost Easter. Well, it's past April Fool's Day, I should say. It's the second as we're recording live. I guess that's about it, folks. I guess we'll hop into the news, folks, and we're gonna start with some housekeeping. You can sign up for your free 30-day trial and immediately get access to 1 credit. If you have Amazon Prime, you get access to 2 credits, and it's good for any premium title. Simply go to audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Once again, the URL is audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Thank you to Audible for sponsoring this episode of Theimpactplay. Alrighty, folks. So first up, we have, of course, Extra Life. We are. This is the third year doing a fundraiser for them in support of our local children's hospital here of Atlanta, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, which you can make $1. You can make a difference with as little as $1 towards a child that definitely needs it. So you could either make it anonymously, or you could put your gamer tag, something respectful, something that I will read live on the show, either on a review cast, or even if you donate when we're offline, we'll bring this up as soon as we record it again. So you could definitely make a difference. You could help us make a difference. There is that donation link for you folks, for those of you joining us live. For everyone else, be sure to click on our about pages and click on the Extra Life URL. It'll take you to that same page, so we don't have to, you don't have to worry about the when we're offline or online. You could donate however you like. And we are uniting with thousands of gamers to play games and change kids' health, to change the future. So now more than ever, Children's Miracle and Network Hospitals need our help. So make a donation today by clicking on the exclamation donate. If you guys are listening to us on Twitch. For everyone else, like I said, you can go to our about pages and click on the Actual Life URL. All right, and if you guys missed last week's show, be sure to check it out. We discussed Counter-Strike 2 reveal and more. And if you guys missed out on a lot of content, be sure to check out our YouTube channel, so youtube.com/Theimpactplay, where we have gameplay reveals for Tekken 8, Marvel Studios Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the D&D Direct that happened. We have the VOD on our channel as well. As well as exclusive trailers, first looks, glimpses, and what have you is available on our YouTube channel. So youtube.com/Theimpactplay. So we have everything for everyone. So that's it for housekeeping. I guess we're going to move on to some gaming news for you folks. And of course, the biggest story and the first story for the gaming side of things, E3 has been cancelled, coming over from IGN. Almost a year after announcing its return, the Entertainment Software Association announced to its members that this year's Electronic Expo has been cancelled, and IGN has confirmed. Two sources have confirmed to IGN the organization announced the cancellation in an email sent out to members. The email said that while E3 remains a beloved event and brand, the 2023 version simply did not garner that sustained interest necessary to execute it in a way that would showcase the size, strength, and impact of our history. And apparently, quote unquote, Reed, Pop, and ESA will continue to work together on future E3 events. And of course, the latest pullout was Ubisoft that pulled out from it. The big three, Xbox, and PlayStation, pulled out from it a long time ago, and it just pretty much went downhill. And what made it even more irrelevant was them opening up their doors to the public, even though it's supposed to be an industry-only event. Since they opened up about maybe 3 years ago to the public before COVID hit, because what the consumers want is we're the backbone of the gaming industry. And what happened? It killed E3. Like we have GDC, which is just an industry-only event. So that's the whole purpose of it. That was the whole meaning behind E3, and I wanted to go to E3. It was one of the major events that I wanted to go to connect with others from the industry, and with game developers and publishers and what have you. By the way, now I can't, because E3 is irrelevant now, because ever since the consumers wanted to make this relevant, a part of E3, they became irrelevant themselves. So how did that benefit you guys? It didn't. It did not. So may you rest in peace, E3. Even though I won't come back. Like I said, they canceled. Like I said, they canceled the last year's E3, so they can make a big splash on this year's E3, even though it has been canceled too. It's long gone, unfortunately. But we have your recap for the D&D Direct that did happen, coming from D&D directly. So D&D Direct 2023 kicked off a year of incredible events with news on Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, partnership with Minecraft, and new player resources and game days. So let's see, let's go through the announcement. So the first up is the Minecraft announcement. It's coming via DLC. We'll journey to the Forgotten Realms as your own D&D characters, level up, collect loot, and face off against classic monsters, including the Displacer Beast, Galantius, Cube, Mimic, and Beholder, and dragons as well. It's available now. And now, let's see. So, the direct showcase a trailer of the Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves that is releasing March. Actually, it's already released. Wow. Okay, now we have. Let's see what else we got. New player resources. They launched Play DND, DND.com, where new and returning players can jump into the world of D&D with pre-built encounters and pre-made character sheets. New dungeon masters, Lost Mine of Fandelver, Frozen Sick, and Resident 13, and apparently Hasbro is getting select toys for D&D. Magic the Gathering fans can pre-order Secret Lair and Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, a limited release of trading cards based on characters from the film. You can pre-order on the Secret Lair website. Oh, I'm interested in that. I'll look into that. Let's see. New life-size D&D figures. 50th anniversary documentary by Joe Manganiello. Source books and adventures for future D&Ds. And that's pretty much. Ooh. And there is a gemstone dice pack. And I'm interested in getting this. And that's about it. So let me show you the things on in these windows. The cards for the Secret Lair and Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves collection. Give me a second. So for your audio listeners, you're definitely missing out if you're unable to join us live. You can still watch the VOD over on Spotify or on YouTube as well. Okay, there we go. So here's the foil collection and the regular collection. It's a little difference. I'd rather get the foil collection if anything. Open image in new tab. So $49.99. I don't have to zoom in. Okay, good. Also look at the cards. I think that's it. No, not yet. But get them at Secret Lair before you miss out. Because things like collections like this always tend to sell out. Okay. Okay. So it ends in 21 days. Okay. And here's the gemstone dice pack. It includes 7 sets. So here's one. I'm interested in getting this. These look nice. Okay, prison individually receive them as a pack. But these look really good. This was $2 each or like $7 for all 7. Even though I don't play D&D, I like used to play Magic, but just to have it. Wait, so you get 7 out of all these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6, 7. Oh, I thought it's like a mix of all these. I don't know, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get how this works. But I guess let's go right back into the news, folks. We have an update for Resident Evil 4. Coming from their official Twitter account. Let's see. I think there's like an issue with the game. So, Resident Evil 4 players, please be aware of a rare but critical progress bug. The issue will only occur under very specific circumstances, as detailed below. We're working on fix it and apologize for any inconvenience. So, the name of the key. We have confirmed an issue on all platform players will be unable to progress in the game, performing certain actions in a specific area. Here's a little thingy in chapter 12. But yeah, that's about it. Wait, hold on. I didn't show you. Alright, there you go, folks. For all you Resident Evil 4 players. Oops. Okay, so Sega, there's a brand new Sonic game. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is like a virtual thing. We're gonna showcase you the trailer. I didn't even watch it yet. We have it on our YouTube channel, and it's the first time that I'm watching this. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Let me see if I could hear it or no. I probably have to unmute the tab. Hold on. Wait, hold on. For some reason, you guys can't hear it. Nope. Let me see. Properties. There we go. Now you guys can hear it. We started it off from the beginning. Sega. So we've heard your feedback. I thought it was like an April Fool's thing, but it isn't. Now we have a bold new direction for the future of Sonic the Hedgehog. We're excited to announce he's dead. Solve the mystery behind Sonic's murder. So they killed Sonic. Now, it's only available on Steam, by the way, and it's for free. So you can download this now. Which I did download, and I will give you guys a review as well. Okay. Next up, The Last of Us, the PC port of The Last of Us Part 1 is having PC performance issues coming from IGN. Alrighty. So they rushed it, and now it's in a state where you can't even play it. So Naughty Dog's apparently saying that they're going through it and try to update it as soon as they can. So moving on, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is getting a limited edition OLED Nintendo Switch model during the gameplay presentation earlier this week. Let me show you these images from IGN. Okay. Gaming system sold separately. This is. It looks nice, but I'm not a Zelda fan, so it won't work for me. And a Pro controller as well as a carrying case as well. It's releasing May 12th. Okay. Alright, so moving on. So Japan has approved Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. So Japan, coming over from Video Games Chronicle, the VGC, reports that the Japan Fair Trade Commission has published a statement in which it says it has reviewed the transaction and reached the conclusion that it is unlikely to result in substantially restraining competition in any particular fields of trade. It also added that it has notified the parties of the GFTC and will not issue a cease and desist order, resulting in the completion of the review. So they went ahead and passed it. Of course, like I said, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. All right, next up we have Multiverses Going Dark, coming straight from Multiverses. So apparently, this was an open beta, which, how is it an open beta? This was an open beta all along, but how if there are seasons? So how would that make any sense if there's seasons, but yet it's still in beta? This does not make any sort of sense. That's what they had and did. And then they've gotten, they're closing it on June 25th. I thought it went dark already. So it's going dark on June 25th, 2023. And it will relaunch in early 2024. Alright, so thank you, Multiverses, for that one. We have the BAFTA Awards coming over from GamesIndustry.biz. So the winners are, for animation, God of War Ragnarok. Artistic achievement, Tunic. Audio achievement, God of War Ragnarok. Best game, Vampire Survivors. British game, Roller Drome. Debut game, Tunic. Evolving game, Final Fantasy XIV Online. Family, Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. Game Beyond Entertainment, Endless Extinction is Forever. Game design, Vampire Survivors. Multiplayer, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok. One Music. Narrative, went to Immortality. Original property went to Elden Ring, performing in a leading role. Went to Christopher Judge's Kratos and God of War Ragnarok. Performer in a sporting role went to Leila Leon Hayes in Agra Boda and God of War Ragnarok. Technical achievement went to Horizon Forbidden West. And EE Game of the Year went to God of War Ragnarok. Congratulations, God of War Ragnarok, for all those wins. Alright, so that's it for gaming. We're going to move on to some tech news for you folks. And first up is Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference returns June 5th, 2023. Coming over straight from Apple. So there will be a special in-person experience at the Apple Park on June 5th. Submissions for the Swift Student Challenge are open now through the April 19th. So it's available in an online format from June 5th to the 9th, with an opportunity for developers and students to celebrate in person at a special experience at Apple Park on opening day. It's free for all developers. WWDC23 will spotlight the latest iOS, iPadOS, macOS, watchOS, and tvOS advancements as part of Apple's ongoing commitment to helping developers create innovative apps. The event will also provide them with unique access to Apple engineers, as well as insight into new technologies and tools to help them realize their visions. It's also an opportunity to support the student developers through the Swift Student Challenge, one of many Apple programs that seek to elevate developers and learners of all ages who love to code. With the help of Swift Playgrounds, a revolutionary app for iPad and Mac that makes learning the Swift programming language interactive and fun. Students from around the world are invited to create an app playground on a topic of their choice. Submissions for this year's challenge are now open, and students can submit their work through April 19th. For more information, I have the website for you folks if you guys are interested. So there you are. So for all of you devs that are watching the show, here's the be sure to go back to the replay of this VOD if you're unable to join us live. All the URLs will be uploaded in chat. If you guys need the URL, just, like I said, tag us. Let me do it again. I don't know why it just said reload. Okay. If you need the URL again, just reach out to us on social. Send us a DM or tag us at Theimpactplay. So no matter where you are. And the next up is Apple Pay is officially launched. Coming over from The Verge. The buy now, pay later service is only available on iPhones and iPads, and now everybody cannot use it. So users can use the service to apply for pay later loans of $50 to $1,000, and then repay those loans through 4 payments over the course of 6 weeks with no interest or fees. So I'm literally just waiting for apparently they're still working on an iPhone subscription module, or program, I should say, where you could subscribe, pay every month, and not have to pay up front for the latest iPhone, which I'm definitely waiting for. Hopefully it releases before I get my new iPhone. We'll just have to wait and see. Next up, we have, let's see, Samsung is developing a 13.3-inch OLED display for a future MacBook Air model. Amid plans to switch several of Apple's product lines to display technology, MacRumor reports. So LG is probably developing OLED display for both of the next generation iPad Pro models in 11 and 13-inch sizes, and lacks sufficient production capacity for the MacBook Air, leading Apple to choose Samsung for the device instead. So, and now iOS 16.4 is out now with bug fixes, and a ton of new emojis coming from Engadget. So, the new update is macOS 13.3, iOS and iPadOS 16.4, and watchOS 9.4. Includes 21 new emojis, private voice isolation for calls, and shattering of minor bug fixes. Thank you, Engadget, for that. So look at it for tech, folks. I guess, and move on to some entertainment for you. So the first up is The Last of Us has selected its location for season 2, coming in from Deadline, coming in exclusive from Deadline. So the HBO will set up shop in Vancouver for the official saga of Joelle, who has been tasked with protecting a 14-year-old girl named Ellie, who may be civilization's last hope after a global pandemic. Thank you, Deadline, for that. We have an update for you on Disney's live-action Lilo and Stitch. They have found it's Lilo, coming from The Hollywood Reporter. So they have cast Maya Kaloha as Lilo. So that's all we have for you, folks. Next up, we have Fantastic Four has found a new writer in the midst of Avatar 2's scribe, Josh Friedman. So hopefully this revamped version of the Fantastic Four will be phenomenal. All right, so next up we have the Vanity Fair that reports a secret and invasion. We have some new reveals as well as Samuel L. Jackson's. I guess he's not wearing an eye patch. Yeah, he's not wearing an eye patch. Let me show you this. Let me show you this article coming from the Hollywood Reporter. All right, I'm showing some more images. All right. I'm interested in this. See how it's gonna fare out. There's a scratch from the cat from Captain Marvel. I think that's it. That's it for that article. Moving on, moving on. All right, we have Demon Slayer Season 3. We have a release date, April 9th on Crunchyroll. Finally. So North America, Central America, South America, Europe, Africa, Oceania, the Middle East, CIS, and India. What's CIS? I'm curious. The Commonwealth of Independent States. Huh? I never heard of that before. Let me look this up. Search. I'm curious. What is that? It's a regional intergovernmental organization in Eurasia. It was from. This is coming from Wikipedia. It was formed after the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991. So it was signed by Belarus, Russia, and the Ukraine. In 1991, wow. I never heard of that before. I'm like, what? All right, this a fun fact. All right, so what were we talking about? We're talking about Demon Slayer. So it's dubbed the Swordsmith Village arc. All right, next up we have Star Trek Starfleet Academy series is officially on the way on Paramount Plus, and that came from Crunchyroll for the Demon Slayer news. All right, this is coming from IGN. So CBS Studios and Paramount Plus have formally announced Star Trek Starfleet Academy, a new Star Trek series that will follow a new class of Starfleet cadets. Production of the show is set to begin in 2024. So it's essentially a revamped version. All right, next up we have the Variety reports via an exclusive that Marvel's Thunderbolts has added Beef creator Lee Sung-jin as the writer. All right, we have Wonder Man has cast what's his name? Demetrius Gross, coming over from TV Line, from The Walking Dead and Swagger, to play Eric Williams, the brother of Simon Williams, aka the titular Wonder Man. Filming is expected to begin this spring. All right, we have House of Dragon is apparently will become shorter for season. Let me see. Hold on, let me read this exclusive from Deadline. So the upcoming second season of HBO's House of Dragon will consist of 8 episodes, 2 fewer than season 1 of the Critics' Choice Awards winning Game of Thrones prequel. And apparently, HBO also has greenlit the 3rd season. And lastly, BET will air a special episode of The Breakfast Club starting in April, coming from iHeart. So on Thursday, Marcellus DV Envoy, DGA Envoy, and Charlemagne the God announced that their long-running radio show on Power 105.1 in New York will air a special edition of the show every weekday at 9 a.m. in an exclusive partnership with iHeartMedia, BET, and its sister station VH1. Will air The Breakfast Club on BET Monday through Friday, beginning April 17th. The show will continue to feature impactful interviews with the biggest musicians, celebrities, and cultural leaders. Alrighty. It looks like that's it for entertainment. I guess we'll move on to some sports news for you folks. And the first up is the NCAA women's basketball. The Final Four, we talked about the Elite Four last week. The Elite Four happened when we were offline. So Iowa beat South Carolina 77-73, and LSU beat Virginia 79-70. Virginia Tech to 79-72, and LSU defeated Iowa 102-85 for the finals. And for the men's side of things, for the Final Four, this all happened yesterday. Atlantic lost to San Diego 71-72. And Miami, Florida lost to UConn 59-72. And tomorrow at 9:20 p.m., the finals will take place where San Diego will take on UConn. So the San Diego State Aztecs will take on the Connecticut Huskies. So, I guess good luck to both teams. Alrighty, and next up we have, when is this thing? So the 2023 Augusta National Women's Amateur. Coming over from CBS Sports. So I guess Rose Zhang won the championship. So kudos to her. And the Braves have defeated the Nationals 7-2, coming over from Fox 5 Atlanta. So kudos to the Braves. But unfortunately, Max Fried had a bad leg, so he couldn't play during the game, but they did win. And Atlanta United has scored their first regular season win over the Red Bull of New York, coming over from ESPN. So Georgios Giacomakis scored in the 7th minute, and Atlanta United held on from there to defeat the visiting New York Red Bulls 1-0 on Saturday night, and marked Atlanta's first regular season win of the Red Bulls since entering the MLS back in 2017. Alright, so that's it for sports, folks. I guess we move on to some esports now. And the first one up is the LCK 2023 Spring Playoffs, coming from AFK Gaming. Reports. A total of 6 teams made their way into the LCK 2023 Spring Playoffs. The playoffs phase kicks off the 22nd of March and is set to conclude the 9th of April. The top 2 teams will represent Korea and the MSI. So right now, the following 6 teams have qualified for the Spring Playoffs. T1, Generation G, KT Rolster, D plus KIA, Hanwha Life Esports, and Live Sandbox. So we'll go into this. Let's see. What do we have at the meantime? So round 4, we'll see on April 8th. Let's see. Generation versus KT. Let me see. So, Generation G Esports will be taking on KT Rolster. And for the grand finals, T1 will be taking on the winner of that match. And next up, hold on, give me a second. Alright. So, next up, we have the LCS Spring Playoffs coming from the 2 Esports. So all 6 teams have qualified. So we have FlyQuest, 100 Thieves. Let me go through this. This thing's so confusing. Is there a bracket? That's the best way to do it. Okay, let me find a better article for this. Give me a second. Okay. We should give me exactly who won or who's moving on. Dextero Esports, they're usually good with this stuff. Let's see. don't care about the stream. Okay, so the finals weekend is April 8th through the 9th. For the lower finals is FlyQuest will be taking on Golden Guardians, and Cloud9 will be taking on the winner of that match. No, that was easy. I don't know why the heck they're making it so difficult. Alrighty. Now we have the VCT 2023 EMEA League coming from Duextro Esports as well. Tournament's currently underway. There will only be one split, making the season defining tournament, as the event will have Spot and VCT Masters Tokyo and Valorant Champions on the line. So the top teams from across the EMEA will clash at the Messe Berlin, Charlottenburg in Berlin, and then in inaugural season of the VCT EMEA which kicks off on March 27th. Only 6 teams will progress from the regular season to the double elimination playoffs. So the regular season is March 27th through May 19th. The playoffs will be taking place May 23rd to the 28th. The last chance qualifier will take place July 18th to the 23rd. All right. Next up, we have Taz has officially retired from competitive gaming, coming from DO2 Esports. So Counter-Strike 1.6 and CSGO legend Taz has announced his retirement from the competitive CS on March 31st. So he posted it on his social media that he's retired. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna go full on and content creation and maybe work on a couple projects he had in mind. Alright, next up we have Mavi has departed from Team XS Park, coming from AFK Gaming. He was not kicked from the team, but the team was suspended after BGMI's ban. So he's pretty much in the open market looking for another team, pretty much. So that's all we have for esports news for you folks. I guess we'll move on to some music. Alrighty, and the first one up is the Life is Beautiful festival, coming from Billboard. It's taking over downtown Las Vegas this year, and it's announced its 10th anniversary star-studded lineup, led by headliners Kendrick Lamar, The Killers, Odessa, and Flume. It's a 3-day event. It will take place the 22nd of September to the 24th. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alrighty. Next up, we have the the annual ACM Awards that is going to be hosted by Dolly Parton and Garth Brooks for the 58th annual awards show, coming over from iHeart. And we have the winners of the 2023 CMT Music Awards coming from Billboard. So it happened earlier today. Let's see. Let me look this up. I think I have to find another article. Because apparently this site is still uploading. Hold on, give me a second. I know what's going on now. I've been seeing a lot of tweets about it. Alright. Let's see what Fox News has to say. It's giving me images. I don't want that. Who won? Okay, so it's currently still going on. So for the current winners, we have Female Video of the Year. I went to Lenny Wilson for Heart Like a Truck. Male Video of the Year went to Jelly Roll, Son of a Sinner. Group Duo Video of the Year went to Zach Brook Band, Out in the Middle. Female Breakthrough Video of the Year went to Megan Morani for Tennessee Orange. Male Breakthrough Video of the Year went to Jelly Roll, Son of a Sinner. Jelly Roll, that's funny. Collaborative Video of the Year went to Hardy and Lenny Wilson for Wait in the Truck. CMT Performance of the Year went to Cody Johnson, Until You Can't. CMT, no, not yet. That's about it. So we have two more categories that have been announced yet. So CMT Digital First Performance of the Year. And what's the first one? First one, where are you? Video of the Year. Oh wait, Digital First Performance of the Year. No, Jelly Roll, we did that already, right? Jelly Roll, I feel like we did Jelly Roll. Oh wait, so Jelly Roll won Breakthrough Male Video of the Year and CMT Digital First Performance of the Year for Son of a Sinner. So CMT Equal Play went to Shania Twan. That's right. That's funny how I didn't see this on Billboard. So let me see. So only thing left is the Video of the Year. Let's refresh. Okay, we'll come back to this later and see if they announced it. Okay, next up we have Keisha has teased a new project with some cryptic messages coming from iHeart. Keisha has started teasing the release of some new music. The March 30th, the singer's website displays the words Keisha is coming and offers pre-save links of the upcoming release. Furthermore, Keisha will be mailing you random fans something special from the album. So you can sign up at KeshaOfficial.com for those of you interested. I'm going to share with you for that. For those of you who are joining us live, I'm going to pre-save it myself as well. Agree. Submit. What do you mean? Oh, birthday. Okay. What the heck? What is this? Okay, so I probably gotta do it in that format. Okay. No, it's fine. I'll ship it to the house. Okay, submit. Okay. Alright, I signed up myself. Next up, we have Taylor Swift has released some new music on her Eras tour. Coming from iHeart. Over in Arlington. What was the release of that show? It's begins with an E, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. What's the name of that song? It's not telling me, but I have it here somewhere. We'll get to that later on. So 17 has announced her 10th mini album, FML, coming over Billboard. The forthcoming mini album. It will be released April 24th via Pledis Entertainment. It will arrive just 9 months after Sector 17. It's a repackaging of the K-pop idol's fourth full-length Face the Sun, that deluxe album. All right, thank you for that one. We have Daisy Jones and the Six release a surprise double single, which is let's see. Let me see, Billboard. So the double single includes previously unreleased tracks. It Was Always You, sung by leading lady Riley Coe as front woman Daisy Jones, and a version of Aurora performed by the full band during a SNL live performance in the Prime Video series. All right, now let's get to this new music. So Blackpink, let me see. She went solo with her single album Me, featuring songs Flower and All Eyes on Me. We have Jolene Baker, Lucy Dacus, and Phoebe Bridges. Bridges have reunited for their full-length album, The Record, a full half a decade after forming their alternate rock supergroup for their self-titled 2018 EP. Chloe Bailey also unveiled her debut solo album In Pieces. We have Tyler, the Creator, re-upped on his 2021 opus Call Me If You Get Lost by dropping Call Me If You Get Lost, the estate sale, the deluxe edition with 8 new tracks, not on the original album, including the single Dogwood and collabs with Vince Staples, A$AP Rocky, YG. Here it is. So Taylor Swift's new song Midnights. No, Lavender Haze. That's her new song. Wow, I was off. So Becky G and Piso Pluma delivered a horn blast Spanish language duet with Chanel, and Charlie Puth teamed up with Dan plus Shay, for the boundary setting ballad That's Not How It Works, a remix with Sabrina Carpenter. With a promised remix with Sabrina Carpenter still weeks away. And then rising UK pop star Maisie Raiders offered yet another irresistible sneak peek of her upcoming software album, The Good Witch, with a triumphant Lost Breakup. Okay. And lastly, the top 5 out of Billboard's Hot 100 chart is Miley Cyrus is at number 1 for Flowers. Morgan Wallen is at number 2 for Last Night. Number 3 is Kill Bill by SZA. Number 4 is Creeping by Metro Boomin and The Weeknd and 21 Savage. And number 5 is The Weeknd and Ariana Grande's Die For You. And of course, let's see, we have something that we kind of missed earlier for tech, is the AirPods Pro that are released a couple of days ago. It's Apple's second generation noise cancelling AirPods that have just released. Features 2 times better noise cancellation technology, improved transparency mode, and an H2 chip, and a $249 price tag. Features an in-ear design, silicone tips in 4 sizes, 2 times better active noise cancellation technology, IP4 water resistance, Mac safe charging case, and yeah, that's about it. Thank you, Mac Rumors, for that. And let's go back to the Billboard, the CMT Awards. Let me see if they updated the last one for Video of the Year. Let's refresh. Okay. Video of the Year. Let's go here. Female video. CMT performance. Till you can't. Yeah, I got that already. Female video. Equal play, we talked about that. Breakthrough female video. View all. Digital Force Performance, Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll. I feel like I heard that name before. Let me look it up. Okay, collab video, we talked about that. Male video, breakthrough male video. Still, I don't know what's going on with it. For video of the year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 nominees for the video of the year. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. General. And it's all him. As soon as I Google Jelly Roll, I know I've heard that from somewhere. Let me see. Let me put South Park. Oh, I knew I heard it from somewhere. Let me show you. I knew I heard Jelly Roll from somewhere. Hold on, let's unmute it.
Tell ya, you still got 7 trims, boy. You never be thin. Nobody loves you.
Oh, hey, now they do too. My mom and dad love me even if I am fat.
Butters, I'm just trying to offer some motivational help here.
All right then.
Roll your
Sorry, it's from the beginning. Hold on, let me put my headphones on. I know I heard Jelly Roll from someplace.
Come on, Butters, you gotta get skinny again. You are such a flabby hunk of crap. Look at those jelly rolls.
Jelly rolls.
Jelly rolls, I tell ya. You still got 7 trims, boy. You never be thin. Nobody loves you.
Oh, hey, now they do too. My mom and dad love me even if I am fat.
Butters, I'm just trying to offer some motivational help here.
All right then.
Roll, you fat bitch. Look at them jelly rolls. Nobody loves you. You're not even a person. Come on, Butters.
That was funny. Like, I know I heard Jelly Roll from somewhere. Because on TikTok, my For You page is full of South Park, SpongeBob, all those classic shows. But yeah, I'm like, I know I've heard that someplace. That's funny. Jelly Roll. That's funny. Jelly Rolls. Okay, let's refresh. See if there's an update on this. Nope. Breakthrough video. We want video of the year. Let's search it. I want to see something. CMT Awards. Okay. Alright, so video of the year went to Hardy and Lainey Wilson for Wait in the Truck. We talked about female, male video. Group? Did we talk about group? Let me check. Group duo, yeah, we did. Like, I'm checking people, and like they don't even have all the winners as when you compare it to Billboard. I'm like, what the heck is going on with this? CMT Performance of the Year. I think I talked about Cody Johnson, so you can't. I think it's weird, but yeah, there it is. There it is, folks. I guess that's all we have for you folks. If you guys are interested in sending us free email, here's how you can contact us. We want to know your feedback. Those are any questions you might have for sending us free email on the Discord server, leaving a voice note over the Theimpactplay by email to reademail@theimpactplay.com, or even if you guys are listening to us on Spotify, there will be a question following each and every episode release to let you know what are your thoughts, if you have any questions, your feedback, and your feedback will either be played live or read live here on the show. Thank you guys so much for making us a part of your day. We should join our community server over on Discord. If you want to enter exclamation Discord and chat now, or you could go to our about pages on our YouTube or Twitch accounts and click on that Discord link. It will take you to our Discord. It will give you Discord invite link. We'll invite you to our server. So, guys, we're trying to unlock subs and we need your help. Share the channel. Follow us on our social media platforms. Share the stream when we do go live. Leave us a review and just a ratings. Every little bit helps us reach even more listeners, even more viewers. It helps us expand our community, just above and beyond than just Atlanta is where the Theimpactplay was founded. So, thank you guys so much. Have a great one, and until next time, folks.